Hey y'all, it's Stacey with SouthernBite.com. Back in the kitchen today, turning 5 simple ingredients into some of the best enchiladas you've ever had, I promise. I can't wait to show you how quick and easy this is. To start, I've got a pound of lean ground beef that I've browned here in a skillet over medium-high heat. If there's any excess grease, you'll want to drain that away. Using lean ground beef helps with that. To this, we're going to add a cup of salsa. Now this is a jarred, chunky salsa. And the reason that we use salsa here is because if you think about it, salsa's got tomatoes, onions, peppers, garlic, tons of flavor. So this is a great shortcut to get a lot of flavor into the filling for our enchiladas without having to do a whole lot of chopping and a whole lot of work. We're gonna cook this down till most of the liquid has evaporated. And as you can see here, I've got one that I've already got ready. Now, I've got about 8-inch tortillas. Now, traditionally, you'd want to use corn tortillas for this recipe, but my family is not big fans of corn tortillas in this recipe, so we use flour. You should pick whatever your family likes the most. To do this, we're gonna take about a 1/4 cup of our meat mixture and spread it right down the center of one of our tortillas here. Now, I've got about a tablespoon of a large shredded Mexican blend cheese. Then we're just gonna roll these up. You can see how I kind of pull that edge back, roll it right up there. Now I've got a 9x13-inch baking dish that I've coated with non-stick cooking spray. This is a 10 to 15 ounce can of enchilada sauce. Now a lot of flavor is going to come from this sauce, so make sure that you get a good brand, one that's got lots of flavor. We're gonna pour about half of this right into the bottom of our baking dish. Then we're just gonna line our enchiladas up right here in our dish. All right, so we are rolling up our last enchilada here, going right into our casserole dish. I'm gonna top this with the remainder of our enchilada sauce, and we're gonna sprinkle the remaining cheese right on top. Now, if you happen to have extra meat that didn't fit in your enchiladas, you can also sprinkle that right on the top too. There's no sense in letting all that go to waste. We're gonna take this, we're gonna cover it with a sheet of aluminum foil. We're gonna bake this in a 350-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Now, let's grab, I've got one in the oven here. That way you can see how delicious those turn out. This is a great family favorite recipe. You could switch the ground beef out for chicken and do lots of things to customize it. Top it with some sour cream, some lettuce, whatever your family enjoys. You can get this recipe, hundreds more on my website at SouthernBite.com. Just click the Simply Southern TV tab right at the top. Y'all enjoy.
Mary, I never cook, but when I saw how easy that was, I decided to try it. And you're not going to believe this, it was good. Nobody was more surprised than me.
That is a little surprising, but as we've said many times, Stacey's recipes are quick, they're easy, and most importantly, they're delicious.
Exactly. Just do like I did and go to SouthernBite.com and search for 5 ingredient beef enchiladas, or click on Simply Southern TV at the top of the page and you'll find the recipe there along with all the others he's prepared for us.
Now, thanks for joining us today. We hope you'll be back with us next week when we tell you about an Alabama crop you probably only think about once a year, Christmas trees.
And we'll ask a farmer about satsumas. If you don't know what a satsuma is, join us next week. I think you'll be glad you did. I'm Kevin Worthington.
And I'm Mary Wilson. We'll see you then.
Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative and these sponsors.